What's up guys, Anatoly is here. Today we are talking about coronavirus, how this virus might impact your business and how you need to handle it. I will share experience from big companies, Google and YouTube, how they consider these events, and of course I combine all of them with my personal experience because in my life I met a few times the difficult time when something happened. The first time it was in 2008 when the world crisis happened, and at that point in time I helped people to get banking loans and I lost my business. It was my first business, and after this I decided to move online, and in 2013 I lost my second business. It was online shop in Ukraine, and at that point in time revolution happened in Ukraine, and yes, I couldn't handle it and decided to pay all my attention with SEO and digital marketing. And I think right now we all have this difficult situation with coronavirus, and I want to share some fresh publications, and you will see how Amazon, Google and YouTube handle these events in their marketing strategy, and you can learn from them to consider these tips in your business. Stay tuned, the best part is coming. Before watching this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel or follow me on social media wherever you watch this video, and click the notification tag because you will know about new videos on my channel. Okay, I want to start from article that was published in SEMrush blog, and you can find the topic how Google is handling coronavirus Google News Update. And why I'm interested with this article, because Google removes misinformation about coronavirus. I understand why, because many dishonest people try to earn with this strategy for humanity. They sell their drugs or any other medicine that don't help with against coronavirus, and I just want to tell you it's better to check out the authority of resources and think how you can handle it, because I know that today we don't have any medicine against coronavirus. If it happens, what you need to do just to stay at home and treat it like common flu. And Google handles the situation because many people publish a lot of bad stuff about coronavirus, and we have some tips here. What you need to do: wash your hands with soap and water as maximum as possible. The second tip: elbow cough into it. What does it mean? For example, if you have some strong cough, just don't spray your cough around other people, just use your elbow. Face, don't touch it. You have hands, you all the time want to touch your hands, just avoid it. Feet, stay more than 1 meter apart from other people. Feel sick, stay home. Yeah, and I think that these tips are standard, and but it's essential for your business to consider in your marketing strategy, and we have some tips from Google My Business. It's better to inform people about your changing business hours, and manage information, create a post, phone number update, because people and customers need to know you work or not. Can they go to you or not? Just consider in your marketing strategy, because for example, if you created some working ads and you get leads from them, perhaps it doesn't work today because of the situation. Okay, the next tip, Google Ads support may be unavailable or delayed. Yeah, because of the situation, many people are staying at home, even Google employees, and yep, it's difficult to reply to all messages that go to Google. The second thing, Google Ads has a temporary ban respirators and medical masks because many people try to sell it, and I'm not sure many of them help because it's better to check out how you can use it, what type of mask and respirators. Okay, and what we have, the next tip, Google extends deadline to adopt parallel tracking for video campaigns. About Google tools, master conference postponed. I think it's better to watch today online videos or webinars. Don't visit any events. I think local government and even countries, they decided to ban big events with more than 10 people, I think, like this. It depends on country. Yep, just a lot of video conferencing, webinars, you can use them to watch if you want to stay tuned with your topic. Okay. Yep, and we have some recommendations. Use webinars, training materials, blog posts. Yep, you can do it everywhere. Okay, the second article in Search Engine Journal about coronavirus impact on Google Ads and affiliate sales. What I highlight from this article, that if you have some working pay-per-click ads, it's better to consider the new changes and to consider perhaps you can't sell some of your products because of the shipment problems and many other stuff, and yep, it's better to recheck it. For example, Amazon decided to stop all pay-per-click ads in Google. Yeah, you can see that Amazon decides to save money with pay-per-click ads, and I just recommend you to pay more attention with content marketing because I think the virus will come away, will go away, and if pay-per-click costs a lot, content marketing, if you create evergreen content, will work all the time, and it's better to pay attention with social media promotion, with blog posts and any other free content. It sells even much better than pay-per-click advertisement. And what we can see, that Google informs us that it's better to pay attention with new changes, and even Amazon focuses pay attention with these changes. Okay, the third article from Google, inside Google Marketing, 5 principles guiding our media teams in the wake of the coronavirus outbreak. And yeah, we see here some recommendations. The first recommendation, context always. It's essential to use these changes in your content. Just rewrite some statements on your website, on your social media, and inform people about the global situation. I think they know about it, but it's better to inform about changing in your policy, and yeah, people need to know. The second tip here, constantly reassess. Yeah, we discussed about this, that it's better to check out one more time your marketing strategy, and just my tip is to move to content marketing because it's time to create free content, because this content cover all the stages of sales funnel, and in future you will get more results and sales. Okay, number three, creative considerations. Yeah, just you have additional time. For example, if your sales drop, just reconsider all your strategy to move to content marketing, or for example social media promotion, to recheck one more time your website, your existing content. Yeah, because you don't need to stay and wait when the situation will finish, because some resources share their opinions that it can be a few years, even because they compare this situation with Spanish flu that was happened in 1980s, if I remember correctly. And yeah, this virus spread it 3 years, and what you need to do to consider this time how you can yeah, change your marketing strategy. Okay, number four, changing priorities to navigate uncertainly. I like priorities because you can't cover everything. It's better to choose priority. And for example, if you had some plans, it's time to recheck it and pay attention with more priorities. For example, even you can help people with this situation. Why not a donation? Because people have the feeling guilty. They will remember about your help. For example, Google, Amazon, and many other websites, they pay attention to help people today, not to earn money. And yeah, why not? You can do it as well. Okay, number five, contribution at very opportunity. Yeah, just make some donation, help, and don't think only about profit, about your revenue. Perhaps it's time to help others. Okay, the second, the next article from Search Engine Land, sellers start feeling the strains on Amazon's fulfillment systems. You know, Amazon changed their policy temporary because today they pay more attention to deliver in time some medical supplements and necessary things, and some other stuff can be postponed. I like it. Thanks Amazon to handle about people, because I think many of us watch these terrible videos on YouTube when people can't find in their shops necessary stuff, and Amazon decided to pay attention here. Yeah, we see that Amazon has experience from Black Friday or Prime Day when they need to deliver something for people. Yeah, okay, and the last thing that I want to share with you, it's my free headline quality calculator. You know, I decided to provide some stuff for free. It doesn't cost any money. Just check your headlines before publishing your content, or you can check out existing content. It helps to get more attention, to get more clicks, opening, and any other stuff. If you have any additional questions, ask me in the comments section. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, follow me on social media, and see you next time. Cheers!